Hi everyone. I felt really called today to do this video on the fear of death and loss and grief. And during this build up to the Lionsgate portal, um, lots of stuff has been coming up. I find for myself, um, especially the past few days, a lot of stuff about death and loss has been coming up and coming through me, and fear of dying being particularly prevalent for me at the moment. And I feel it's past life stuff because it doesn't kind of resonate with this timeline, but a lot of like heavy, like suffocation, death kind of coming through. And like I said, when I'm trying to sleep at night, it's like my heart rate slows right down, and just all sorts of strange things have been happening. Um, but I just want to share something that happened with me today. I was walking. I was walking into town because I had stuff to do, and as I do when I walk, I talk to the divine, and I talk to spirit, and this idea then to do this video dropped in, and it was like I was saying the heaviness that I feel, it's very like grief. It's a deep sadness that's in my heart at the moment. And I usually clear for the collective, and I'm used to that, but it just seems especially strong. And I've been reading the book Mary Magdalene Revealed, and a beautiful line from it was, "Give to me what you cannot carry." And in that moment, I that sentence came into my head, "Give to me what you cannot carry." And the minute I said, "Okay, so please, I can't carry this anymore. Please take the grief and the heaviness and the fear of loss, the fear of losing my loved ones, the fear of bad things happening." And immediately I felt the surge of tears in my throat. And I also felt a comforting presence coming through. And like Stevie Wonder's song, "Don't Worry About a Thing," came into my head, and I just started to laugh, and it was like this huge relief and release. And a line in that song is, uh, "Don't you worry about a thing, Mama. I'll be standing on the sidelines when you get off this trip." And I was like, this is what we do to ourselves. We put ourselves on a trip. We go on a trip in our minds, and we say, "Oh my God, what if this happened to my loved ones? What if that happened? What if I lost my, senses? What if I, all these things that we kind of do to ourselves." And it's a trip. It's an ego trip. And I had been saying to myself, what would it feel like to be fearless? What would it feel like to truly believe that a beautiful divine mother, father, pure love energy loves me completely, and that all of this pain and fear that we create for ourselves is our own ego getting the message muddled. It's like, I want to keep you safe, so think about what might happen if this happens. And you know all it does is keep us stuck, and it keeps us sad. And I know for myself, it just keeps me fearful. And I want to be free of that. I want to be really free of that. And I feel the energy of the portal is doing this for me, because really, 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 really strange things have been happening, and which I understand now is just quantum stuff. But I'm excited to see what comes on the other side of it. And I know lots of you are going through the same thing. Um, but I just found comfort in it. And I was able to walk then without this feeling of heaviness over me. And I just kept looking around me. And then I was seeing all these little signs, these little, winks from the universe, to let me know. But I literally felt like my hand was held. The minute that song came into my head, I felt like my hand was held. And I was like, "Don't you worry about a thing," and it makes me emotional even to think about it. So, grief and loss are a very real and very, very heavy, dense energy for anyone that's experiencing it. And grief comes in many forms. Grief isn't necessarily the death of a person. It can be the death of a relationship, a job, a way of life. an ability that you had that you don't have anymore. You know, grief is a very complex thing. So for anyone that the fear of dying is coming up, or losing your loved ones, or the grief that can feel like a weight on your chest, I invite you truly to find in your mind or in your heart an image of an all-loving entity, like God, Buddha, nature, Mother Earth, whatever it is that you connect with, that you feel a sense of peace and a sense of relief. Connecting with that energy, and ask that energy to allow you to feel the freedom of knowing you're completely provided for, cared for. Even the baddest things that you can imagine happening to you, when they're happening, you are blessed with a grace to get through it, to survive it, that you can't imagine in this moment. It's that line in the Bible, I will give you peace that surpasses understanding. It's something that drops into you when you need it. And when you look at people that have survived incredibly challenging things, most of them will say that there was just this benevolence, or this, this force that kind of flowed through them, that helped them through. So if you can at all, allow this light language to go right to the heart of where you're holding fear of the future, fear of dying, fear of losing what you have, and understand that there is no loss in the mind of God. You will always be given the equivalent, or something even more beautiful and more profound, to fill that space, to bring you forward in a way that you perhaps can't imagine when you're in the thick of the pain. So it's my intention to let the light beings send you what you need. Okay, and we're all connected. We're all getting through the best that we can. We're very, very human. So don't beat yourself up if you're feeling grief, if you're feeling sadness, if you're feeling fear. Allow yourself to feel it. Don't distract yourself, or berate yourself. Definitely don't do that. Extend some compassionate love to yourself. If you're having trouble with forgiveness or anything like that, just have the intention to be free of it. Just hand over what you cannot carry. All right. So, my heart to yours. I send this transmission. Falu toro kindo re palu de kiti tutu kutu toro kutu putu tu kuti kun to polo toro into to kutu kuti puturu toro konomotos rande toro kutu puchi turing getere suturu gonde mala tore kaliti tutu shikotoro in japa u teri de katu katin chutupo ota o se te keri otono motas rande rit u shiko anyomo chawa ra uo chi chacho tele kosono mona choturika ra tururu conchupo la lesu chawo chenera kasono mo chenere turu kota manere ra tu su shukuni meretero suturu turu mara rota ira mo tane kasawa renchu turu ulu kuturu motoru kasa ra ishinuru telele de katana masu turuko lanjetero ula ia o enga o sali ichowa ra injolo ritira situru uturu ten ichota la isewa echa o echingangwa isa o ashawo checho ungo sale taru uchu iwach o kenjawo sechicho wachi chenji o chenji chowa o she shukwai yecha chonde shangwaisha shengwaisha lichu chukone dere echawa ra ishawa echa o echala ichuko inche chawu chechenje wa chawu ra o shingiki amawa ro echawu le siko onjo o ashawa Oi sa wo shikingi ki o la likinji soto se chenji ki apa. Ro isha ju kinji cha wasa. O chenji o alisha wo suko inchalu ichawe sangiawa. Ro isha wo. O isha o si chunchin ho inchawa ishikwa. Wala chawa. Koko singi. Machawo olo ochawa ra o ko oncho ochi po ocha o achanga rieto lutani esutono ocho amachawaki ro chawo lo la chawo chinjewa moya yawasa o chao senje chawo ai ingewa Rochayi Shalashawo Shakia Roja Wonjijawo Lala Shawo Chachawo Mera Shuturu Turuka Mandera Isu Rashawane Rachoa Shangoshi Lujanju Umujijawa Rochandera Shuai Yeshikwa Monjajawa Rola ya sakwanje chawo chakia chochawa. Rola chawo uchuwa chanje. Mola la tende kia suwacha. Ro shawo shakinja chuwa chache. Ola injawo. Shuti nerera sukune mawa. Shunera maturi kisinyewa. So whatever comes up for you, just be with it. Just know that the light codes keep on working. They'll work in your sleep. They'll work during the day. Just be quiet with yourself. You know, this is a deep one. We all have these fears deep down. And just remember, like I said, we're all connected. So in meditation, you can just ask to be connected to all those sending out high vibes, love vibes, joyful vibes. Connect in with that and then send that out to everyone. You know, we're all affecting each other. So I hope this helps. I really do. Bless you all. And thank you for your continued support. I really appreciate it. Bye.